Hi, I'm Chris Heller, Chief Real Estate Officer at Ojo.
And I'm Jerimiah Taylor, Vice President of Real Estate and Mortgage here at Ojo. And today we have a question from you, the agents, about what to do. What's the best practice when you meet a new buyer and their budget doesn't quite match their appetite for their home search criteria? So Chris, why don't you start with some ideas on how you navigate that situation?
And when we first meet a buyer, everyone has an idea of what they want, their price range, and typically people end up not being able to get what they want where they want. So one of two things happens. They expand their parameters, and there's two parameters that get expanded. One is usually the price range. So they wanted to spend X, and then they quickly discover they're going to have to spend Y to get what they want. So they figure out how to do that. And or they expand their parameters when it comes to geography. They wanted to be in this part of town, but when they see what they could buy or what they can't buy for the money they have, they then start to say, okay, well, what about this area? What about that area? Or as a great agent, we have alternatives that we share with them that if they like this area, hey, there's another area that might be a great fit for you. Let's go explore that too. So we know that people have their wish list, what they want with, and that's fine. And everyone should have that. And it doesn't mean they're not qualified or they're not a good prospect or that we shouldn't work on or any of those things. We just need to understand that over time, the parameters are going to change. And it's our job to help them through that process.
That's absolutely right, Chris. And I think I'm going to get really tactical for a minute, because a lot of times I see agents make a mistake and they say something like, Chris, homes in that area sell for a little bit more than that. I'd like to show you this other area. That puts you in a position where, maybe the customer could potentially lose some trust. This is the value of the buyer's consultation. What the best agents do is they sit down, they do the buyer's consultation. And when they get to the part of looking for homes and the customer has a budget that doesn't match what they're looking for, they pull those properties up on the screen and they start typing all the criteria right into the MLS, looking at it right with the customer. And then it comes back and it says, no homes available, or maybe the homes aren't exactly what they're looking for. And doing that work that Chris is talking about, expanding their search, showing them alternate areas, you definitely want to have those in mind. And it's so powerful to do that as an iterative process with the consumer in real time, live during your buyer's consult. So take advantage of that opportunity. Use the tools that are in front of you. We hope this added value for you. Chris, any parting thoughts?
No, great point. Buyer consultations are key, whether it happens in your office, at the first property, at a Starbucks, wherever it is. Don't skip that step. I'm Chris Heller with Jerimiah Taylor. We hope you found this helpful. We'll talk to you next time.